Hey guys, I'm going to show you some stuff with Google Forms. The first thing we're going to do, as we do with pretty much everything, is now we have to give this form a title. Now, whenever I give you something in Google Classroom, you get an automatic title, but since you're going to start a form fresh, you need to get in the practice of giving it a title. So I'm going to call this form Demo Form for Students. Okay. Now, there's a couple of features in forms that I want to point out. Number one, this box right here, require runnymdeschools.org login to view this form. Because we have Google Apps through runnymdeschools.org, I always want you to keep that box checked. That way, only people at Runnymede can take your form. Since this is for a grade, that's the way this should be. All right, let's see. Automatically collect respondents runnymede.org's username. Let's do that too. That way you know who's taken your test or your form. Show progress bar at the bottom of form pages. You can do that if you want. That's not necessary, though. Only allow one response per person, which requires the Runnymede login. We're going to do that as well. That way, you don't have the same person taking your form dozens of times. They might think it's fun. All right, so this is the title of the form, and this is where the question actually gets written. So the first question I'm going to do, and this should be your first question as well, is name. And by default, it gives you multiple choice. But we don't want multiple choice because we just want them to, write their name. So I'm going to change that from multiple choice to text. And see where it says help text here? You could write, please write your name, in case they don't know what we mean by name. Now, if I want to, ask more questions, I can go down here, add an item, and you know what? I'm just going to click add item to show you what that does. When I do that, it's going to be the last question by default, which was text. So I'm going to change it from text to choose from a list. And you know what? This question, I'm going to say, please, I can type, name your favorite book from the list. And let's see, Hunger Games, let's see, Golden Compass, what else? Hunger Games, Golden Compass, Divergent, Unwind. Want to give them one more? Let's give them one more. How about a series of unfortunate events? Why not? Okay. And the help text could be, please only select one. Oops. All right. Now I'm going to hit done there. Now look, name. Please name your favorite book from the list. Ooh, but you know what? Name isn't a good word for that because they're not typing it, they're selecting. So let's go back to this little edit pencil here. It opens the question back up. Please select your favorite book from the list. Now I can hit done. Now, you're going to do hopefully 10 or more questions, not counting the name box. And when we're done, see this show link to submit another response, since above we selected we only want one person to do one response, that you can't check no matter how hard you try unless we uncheck the box at the top. Publish and show a link to form results. Sure, we can do that. And allow responders to edit after submitting. Do we want that? Nah. But we can leave that off. And the confirmation page, by default, it says your response has been recorded. Let's change that to thanks. All right. When you're done, you can hit the send form button. You can also view the live form. There's a couple other things I want to show you first. Let's see. Let's go to insert. And you know what? We can add an image if we want. We can grab video from YouTube if we want, and that just gets embedded. But let's see. Where are we? Here we go. View, change theme. Now, we can choose any theme we want. Birthday cat, that's interesting. Sample form. Here, this is nice. Farm life. All right, so I'm choosing the farm life theme, and what I'm going to want to do is customize this, because when I customize it, I can put my own specific image at the top. Right? Watch this. Change image, and from the change image, if my internet's working better, I can put any kind of image I want at the top. I can edit the title text. If I don't like Droids Sharif, I can change it to Corsiva. I can bold, I can do whatever I want. Help text can be different. The background can be different, right? It's blue right now. I can change it to this gray if I'm feeling a little bit more gray. I can change pretty much anything I want. Here, look. I can change the background image of the page. And again, this might, oh, there we go. Let's see if I can take a snapshot here. Hey, take a snapshot, select. All right, and with any luck, this should work. Might not, though. My internet's not so hot today, but you can change your background image if you want, even if I can't. All right, so changing background image, you can change the header image, that's this guy up here. You can change the text, you can make this look however you want, but you must change your theme from the view menu if you want to get full credit. Okay, and once you've done that, you're pretty much done. The last thing you need to do is click View Live Form. And now we're with me over here. So the live form loads, and this is the link right here when the live form actually does load that you can copy and paste into KidBlog for your fellow classmates to take. And that about sums up this little tutorial on Google Forms. I hope it was helpful. Call me over if you need help. That's what I'm here for.